Childhood friend of CBS 2 morning anchor Randy Salerno has now been charged in Salerno's death. Salerno was killed last night when a snowmobile he was riding on struck several trees. ABC 7's Michelle Gallardo is here now with more on this story. Michelle?
Alan and Kathy, the man charged is 44-year-old Scott Hershey. He is still hospitalized as a result of the accident and will not appear in court until after his release. He is just one of several of Salerno's friends who went up to Eagle River, Wisconsin for a long-anticipated weekend trip. Salerno's colleagues were devastated upon hearing the news this morning. It was his first time snowmobiling.
News of Randy Salerno's death came during the very newscast he's anchored for the last 3 years at WBBM. He was off on a long-scheduled snowmobiling trip with friends in northern Wisconsin.
We're just in tears. It's a shock. It's a total shock. Randy was only 45 years old. He had so much life ahead of him.
Police in Eagle River say Salerno was killed around 11:30 last night. Randy and a group of friends had just left the local pub, but a couple of the snowmobiles they had wouldn't start. Randy became the passenger of the vehicle he originally had. The driver lost control and hit an embankment.
He was just full of life. He was fun. He just had a fabulous sense of humor, just an amazing sense of humor, and he could just talk to anybody. And it was just a joy, real joy knowing him.
There were days when he would just tease you without mercy, and you want to just say, go away, go away. But when you think about it now, it really wasn't so bad after all.
You couldn't ask for a better friend. I just don't know how we'll go on without him.
A Crystal Lake native, Randy graduated from Illinois State University. He worked his way up the broadcast news ladder, working in Rockford, Peoria, and Albany, New York, before coming home to Chicago. He spent 11 years as a reporter and anchor at WGN before moving to Channel 2 3 years ago. Co-anchor Roseanne Tellez worked alongside him for nearly all of that time.
He was like an on-air husband and like an annoying brother and just a really good buddy. He was so funny. He was a dream to work with.
Salerno is the 11th snowmobiler to die in Wisconsin so far this winter. Police there say the dangerous sport claims an average of 33 people each year, and that half of the accidents are alcohol-related and happen at night, just like this one. Salerno is survived by his wife, Irene, and 3 young children. Kathy and Alan?
So tough to hear about. Okay. Thanks so much, Michelle.